Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another one. We're gonna do some Zeusing repair work to a bale feeder, maybe move those couple cows and probably feed a bale. And who knows what else we'll get into, but that's what we're gonna try to get done today on Jarzynka Farms. So we bought this bale feeder actually quite a while ago, and you can't tell because the grass is tall. Luckily, thanks for the rain. But a few of the legs, I got a block sitting down there. It's missing, well, a good bit of the legs on there. So we got some bar stock here, some square tubing. We're gonna try to get that thing apart, weld some legs and get them hooked on there. And I'm not much of a welder, so we'll splatter some things together and hope some metal sticks. Try to salvage as many of these bolts as we can. These should be pretty good. They're rusty, but they'll work. Got them popped apart here, and it's not looking too good. It's pretty rotted out under there, but we got a couple legs that are still got a little life in them. And as rotted as that is, there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to weld any of that. So my idea is to make kind of a U shape, run a piece of that square tubing down this way, make your leg, and then run it back along the other side, and then you can get up into this metal that's, you know, not quite as rotted. Actually, it looks pretty good up there. But down here, I mean, maybe a guy could strike a bead on some of this, but underneath it's shot. But if we get some new legs on there and get that bottom up off the ground, I think we'll still have quite a bit of life left in this feeder. Here's my plan. If I put another leg here and come down, there's not one there, but if I attach those pieces together, there's a leg right next to it. So I think that'll support. And then same thing on this side. If I put one there, there's not one there, but the next piece I attach would. On this side, I think I'm just forced into doing two of them. I'm gonna do a leg down that side, and then I'll skip one loop here and do a leg there. So I'll have a couple side by side, but I think that's probably the best way to do it. Only concern I have down the road is these older legs that I'm gonna rely on and leave. I don't know how much life they truly have in them. That'll be for another day. Got the first one laid out here. These right angle magnets are pretty handy. We'll see what kind of bead we can get on there, and then we'll see if it'll fit. Is that what you guys envision? I think that's what's gonna work. Maybe we could get a weld down there, but for sure we can get a bead there and a good chunk up high here. I think that'll do the trick. It looks pretty good. My welds are, yeah. My welds are professional. Professional, yeah. Something like that. Whew, I'm hot and tired. I just hurry up and got that sucker bolted together. See what you guys think. There's the old leg. Probably should have replaced, but then we got the new ones. I just kind of spackled some weld on there, so hopefully it holds. And then yeah, got it. Hurry up and got it bolted right together. And she's standing. We'll see how well these older legs hold. That one looks like it's gonna be a problem. I probably should have just did them all while I was at it, but I guess I gotta have job security. I'll save that for sometime down the road. Yeah, turned out nice. It's gonna be nice to have this feeder in use. I think it'll work pretty good for the horses, and then if we ever need it for the cows, heck, it's plenty big and heavy for that too. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty nice. And we had a little audience here at the end. What'd you think, Josie? Dad finally get that feeder done? Dad finally get that done? You were cheering them on. What you got to say? Can you give me a smile? Can you give me a smile? Next morning now, I got pretty hot welding on that bale feeder. I had to do a nice trim job. This feels pretty good. A little bit of clean cut going on here. We actually got about 10 hundredths of rain last night, which was kind of nice. Drove through the cows in the evening yesterday, and they're a little hungry, so we better get over there and give them a bale. Calves are looking good. Everybody's looking good. We just need to get out the grass. That would help everybody. And for those of you that noticed, if you see the brand on their hips, we did actually get all the calves worked here the other weekend. That's just a pretty stressful time for me. A lot of people around and just, you know, want things to go right, nobody get hurt. So I didn't decide to film this year, but if you want to watch that, I did film last year, so up in one of these corners, I'll pop up a link so you guys can watch last year's Brandon video. Went and grabbed a grass bale. We're gonna try to unroll it on the ground, give them something else to pick at, and that way we know the calves can get at it. Hey there, what are you doing? Let me pet you. Got another pro rancher hack for you. This is always my trick for getting the net wrap off. I cut it. It always kind of catches and hooks to the bale. So I like to take the bundle and stuff it under the tire of the tractor. That way when you pull ahead, you hold the net wrap down and the bale will leave it behind. Just a little trick out there. I'll help all you other ranchers out. Kind of worked. We're gonna try to load you gals out. I saw these girls coming in for a drink, so we're gonna shut the gate on them. I think they're headed back to the other farm. I think we're gonna even dump them in with the bull. I guess we just else let the horses out. They can run around out here for the time being. Since we're gonna put them in with the bull, I'd really like to get these heat patches on these cows just so we can be sure if the bull breeds them or not. We really like to do that just to have a decent guess of when a calf is gonna come. But I'm not really gonna run them through the alleyway here. I'm gonna leave the door to the trailer shut And I'm gonna try to take this bar here and stick it behind them in the post and try to hold them in here to try to get these patches on these cows. We'll try to bring just the cows, load them in the front, and then bring the calves by themselves in the back. That actually worked out better than I thought. I got kind of pooped up, but that worked slick. We got them both done. Let's bring these calves in now. There goes the old bull, already checking them out. It's maybe a little sooner than we'd like to have them bred, but we've only got pasture for 15 this year, so these 3 kind of got to stay home, and they'll be good lawnmowers. They'll keep the grass down in all the yards, but I still want to get them bred, so we'll either hopefully get them bred early now, or we'll be switching and trading some pairs back and forth through the summer just to try to get them all bred. But we'll see. It'll be a fun little project. As I'm dumping them cows out, I noticed we got a calf out of the feedlot. That's been the trend here as of lately. These dang calves are getting out. They're just reaching for grass and slipping out. I can't blame them for wanting grass. Hopefully we can get them out here soon. Go on. Go on. Ain't gonna get any better than that, boy. Sucker, stay in there now, dang it. Hopefully we'll get them out to grass here end of the week, this coming weekend. Must have been out a while. She went right to sucking her mom. She's hungry. And just when I say that, I look in this pen with the bull and those other cows, and there's a calf from the other pen in here now. I got the fence already set here. Let's try and coax him down this way and hope he goes through without somebody else going with him. Thanks, sucker, made me run. I lost a dang crock back there. Oh, well, guys, with that, I need to find an oxygen tank. I had to do a mad dash there to get ahead of that calf. Luckily, we got him. Hopefully, the next video is getting these cattle out to grass. So, until then, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. Please like the video and drop a comment down below, and I'll even holler back at you. Until next time, thanks for watching Jarzynka Farms.